Horizons. Welcome to music class. Today we are going to be doing something a little unusual. We are going to be learning Italian words. And the reason why we are learning Italian words in music class is because in music, anytime there are directions such as play this song loud, or play the song softly, or it needs to be played fast or slow. Any kind of directions like that need to be understood in all languages. Hundreds of years ago, there was no internet or ways of translating. And so when Beethoven had his compositions written in German, and Vivaldi's compositions were in Italian, and you had different languages all over the world. This music group wouldn't know how to perform, whether it was supposed to be loud, soft, fast, slow, or whatever. So it was decided hundreds of years ago that Italian was going to be the universal language for instructions in music. And not only are there Italian words, but there are symbols to make it a little easier. So it's a lot of fun to speak Italian because you get to use your hands and you get to use a lot of expression. So what I'm going to ask you to do is repeat after me some really cool Italian words. And what we're focusing on today is called dynamics. Dynamics is a fancy word for loud and soft and everything in between. So the word for loud is forte. Repeat after me, forte. Notice you sort of roll your tongue on the te part, forte. So, forte means loud. Forte means loud, spelled F-O-R-T-E. And what you need to remember for a game that we're going to be playing, you need to remember the symbol for forte is F. This means loud. So forte, F. Now the word for soft is piano. Now you might say, is that connected to the instrument piano? Yes, and I'll tell you about that in a minute. So piano means soft, and the symbol for soft and piano is P. You need to remember the P and the F for the game. And I'll go ahead and give you a little sneak peek of the game we're going to be playing. It's music symbol bingo, and you're going to be using dynamics symbols, and you're going to be using music notes, such as half note, rest, all that good stuff. So pay close attention to these symbols for when we do play the game. Okay, so back to piano. Now the musical instrument, the piano. You might say, is there a connection between soft and the piano? It is true the piano can be played very softly. However, it can also be played loudly. If you've ever heard Beethoven's Fifth, it is very loud. Beethoven's Fifth is played very loud. So why is it called soft? Back in the day, hundreds of years ago, before the piano was invented, all they had that was like a piano was a harpsichord. And the harpsichord could only be played loud, one dynamic level, one volume. So there was an invention, and they named it the pianoforte. Pianoforte. Ultimately, it meant soft loud because it could be played loud and soft and everything in between. Eventually, it got shortened and the forte got dropped, and so that's the reason why a piano is called a piano. If you ever watch an old historical movie, you might hear them actually refer to it as the pianoforte. That's what it was called. All right, back to our dynamics lesson. So with forte F, piano P. Now my favorite word to say is fortissimo. Can you say that? Fortissimo. F-O-R-T-I S, S, I, M, O, fortissimo. And that means very loud. Symbol, 2 Fs. Fortissimo, very loud. Okay, remember those 2 Fs. And very soft, you could probably guess, is pianissimo. Can you say that? Pianissimo, and that's pee-pee. It's kind of funny, it's pee-pee. One way you can remember, if you have to go to the bathroom and pee-pee, you want to close the door so that it is very soft. Pianissimo. All right, now, of course, there's always got to be a medium. The word for medium in Italian is mezzo, mezzo, with 2 Z's. In Italian, if there's 2 Z's together, it has a T sound, like pizza. So, mezzo means medium, mezzo. But we're not just going to say medium, we're going to say medium loud or medium soft. So one word, mezzo forte. Can you say that? Mezzo forte. Mezzo forte. And that is M-F. Mezzo forte. You can probably guess the word for medium soft. Mezzo piano. Mezzo piano. M-P. So those are the 6 dynamics levels that we are focusing on. There are some other extremes, but these are the 6 I want you to remember today. When I am going to upload the bingo boards for you to print and play, and on a separate video we're going to play bingo, and so when we do play bingo, you're going to need these symbols. I'll review. F for forte, P, piano, F, extra loud, fortissimo, very loud, P, very soft, pianissimo, M-F, mezzo forte, medium loud, and M-P, mezzo piano. Okay, now while I have you, and we've got a few extra minutes, let's go ahead and review the music notes and symbols that are going to be on bingo. So here's a sample bingo board. There are going to be 3 separate bingo boards. That way you can print all 3, and if your brother or sister or someone wants to play with you, you can play and not have the exact same board. All right, so music notes that we are going to be using. Every single class from kindergarten through 5th reviewed these notes at the beginning of the year, so this should be familiar. We know a quarter note has a stem and is colored in, and it gets 1 beat. Half note has a stem, not colored in, gets 2 beats. Whole note, no stem, not colored in, 4 beats. A rest, a quarter rest, it's kind of like a lightning bolt. It gets 1 beat. Now, kindergarten first graders, I don't believe we talked about 8th notes, and that's okay. There are going to be 8th notes on your bingo board. So I'm going to go ahead and tell you what those are. You don't really need to learn the rhythm of them, and that's okay. But an 8th note is a half of a beat, half of one of these. It's cut in half. Sometimes it stands alone. Oops. And sometimes it has a partner. In class, we mostly practice eighth notes with a partner. But for bingo, I will say 1/8 note or 2/8 notes. So these are the symbols you'll need for bingo. I will post that game and it will be available to you very soon. And that is our music lesson for today. Have a great day.